Man, oh man, I only got two jars of ugly chicken on my pantry shelf. What am I going to do? Yeah, there's one rabbit, but you know, I can make all kinds of things with just using a pint of ugly chicken. I'm glad March Canning Madness is coming because I sure need to be canning me some ugly chicken. Anytime your store has a good sale on frozen chicken fillets, grab it if you can. This is a little over 5 pounds, and I got it for like $1.98 a pound, somewhere in there, and it was on sale for like $1.50. I think that is what I got it on sale for. But I'm going to cut it up, and we're going to do some canning, y'all. Plus, this will be part of our supper tonight as well. Just a FYI, we're going to make those famous Kentucky Fried Chicken bowls tonight. But I'm going to do a little bit of change and tweaking to the recipe. So, the first thing we got to do, we got to cut our chicken into chunks. So that's what I'm doing. So the next step is just to fill our jars. And I'm putting these in pints. I've got 4 pints cleaned. Don't worry about putting any liquid because we're packing them raw and going to get as many in the pint jar as we can get in inch headspace. So there is 1 pint jar. So I've put 1/4 teaspoon of salt in each jar of canning salt, that is. Now I'm wiping the edge of the rims. Then I'm going to put on my flats and put on my rings finger tight. So let's get this going. This is going to be so good to have some more ugly chicken on my shelves. And this is breast meat, a great sale. And I was able to grab it and clean something out of my freezer as well because I did buy it last week. I'm filming this in February the 11th. So I did catch this on sale last week and grabbed 1 bag. Wish I could have afford to get more than 1 bag, but I couldn't. Oh, I was supposed to debubble all these to make sure there was no air. I think it should be good. So it's my boo-boo. I've already put my flats on. Everything should be good in here. So I'm just going to go ahead and put the lid on. And we got some condensation going on over there. So I've already got my recommended amount of water in here for my canner. So this is a pressure canning episode, just a FYI. Now we just wait for the steam to come. We got 2 more minutes before we put our weight on. It is steaming. I don't know, you can't tell it, but it is steaming, y'all. So then we will be putting our weight on as to our pressure, latitude, altitude, anyway. But did you know March Canning Madness is coming? It's a coming, y'all. Now I set my timer for 1 hour and 15 minutes. 75 minutes, that's right. At least to my altitude. May be different for your altitude. So, now we wait. So, time is up. And so, we've done our 75 minutes for my altitude. And we do not, I repeat, we do not take this off whatsoever right now. It's going down from pressure. It was pressurized. We do not take this off. Our button is still up. We do not take that off and release the steam, because if we do, it can cause our jars to break. And jars are expensive nowadays, so we do not want to do that. So now we just let it keep going down. This button has to drop down before we even take that off, or before we even open the lid. Like I said, do not take our little jiggler off until this button is down on our pressure canner. So now we wait and let it come down, and then we will open our lid and let the steam escape a little bit before we take our jars down out, because we gotta let it cool down completely.